Hello, friends. There's a do this today topic that is quite central and worth exploring, and I'd like to share it now. Yogananda said, chanting is half the battle. And I suppose many of you watching this will already know what chanting is and have experienced it in one form or another. But chanting is just simply repeating a phrase, a melody, but it's calling to God, it's communing with God in music. And it can be something as simple as Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om. Swami Kriyananda used to sing that chant, and you could just feel this deep, deep devotional yearning, deep, deep calling in his reverence and inwardness singing that chant. Whatever we chant, and it can be, it's easy to think. I want to just rewind for a second, because often people have expressed the thought that, oh, well, I'm not a musician, I can't play that harmonium. I don't have a guitar. I don't play the guitar. I'm not musical. I can't carry a tune. The excuses go on and on and on. To which I answer, everyone is a musician in his or her own heart. Everyone, humorously I could say everyone is a virtuoso in the shower. You can always sing in the shower to the melody of the falling water, but this is a serious subject, and all of us can chant in our hearts. We don't have to be musical. There's always something going on in our minds. The something can be complete nonsense. We can just be worried about the weather. We can be worried about anything. What's the stock market doing? What on earth is happening in the political realm? What, the pandemic, this, that, lions and tigers and bears. It's just, we have to take control of that part of our consciousness that just wants to go around in circles. And chanting is a way to spiritualize that. And it awakens the heart's natural love. And it's the simplest thing to find a chant, Lord, I am thine, be thou mine, or anything that resonates with your consciousness, that uplifts it, that draws it upward in a natural way. Sing that chant periodically throughout the day. I had a lovely experience of this years ago. Yogananda, in a memorable little phrase in Autobiography of a Yogi, I actually did a video on this one topic. He said, thoughts are universally and not individually rooted, which means we all pull from the same cosmic source. It's just that some of us get very mundane thoughts and some of us get very inspired ones. Well, we have to learn to pull the inspired ones out of the ether and not the nonsense ones. But anyway, my little story was that many years ago, in construction work, which I worked with fellow devotees, so we all when we worked on away jobs where we traveled several hours away and stayed near the job site together in a big home, we would meditate together morning and evening. And often what we would find is that during the day, someone would start humming a chant that had been going through my mind as well. It's as if we both tuned into the same chant, and it wasn't something that we had chanted necessarily before that in the day. It just was like the universe was saying, this is a good chant to practice for today. And one of us would think it and another one would hum it. And it was a lovely reminder that uplifted consciousness is not something we should take for granted, but we should cultivate the same way that a gardener lovingly cultivates the flowers or the vegetables or the fruit, whatever it may be. Put that loving attention into it daily. Doesn't mean you have to do it all day long, but at least once in a day, try singing a chant. Whether you ever open your mouth or you don't, try singing it in your heart first, and you'll find a great, great blessing coming from that practice. Namaste.